Hey guys, just want to do a quick video. Last time I did a video, Bitcoin was hovering around $36,000. Russia was invading Ukraine. All hell was breaking loose. Since then, we've shot back up to $39,000. Um, we hit about $34,000. I was really looking for about $30,000 to buy in. I was looking to get Cardano at like under 60 cents, around 70 cents. Didn't get that buy, but I did get some at 80 cents. Um, I got Vulcan Forge over here on the Metaverse. I was able to get that around $8 or $9. I think it was like 8.50 or something like that. So now we're back up to 10.35. I still think we're going to go lower, but right now we might have hit a temporary bottom in Bitcoin. It looks like it wants to hover around that $39,000 level. I think we're probably going to get rejected above 40,000, but that's just my opinion. I think ultimately we're going to go into the upper 20s, depending what happens in Russia. Right now, the conflict is continuing in Russia. Um, Putin's trying to take the capital of the Ukraine. So, but apparently, what's interesting is Putin has lost a lot of soldiers. This is not as easy as Putin thought it was going to be. I think Putin thought he could just basically go into the Ukraine, he'd take it over in 2 days, and that would be it. That's kind of what I thought too, to be honest with you. But they're putting up a fight. I mean, supposedly he's lost over 3,000 soldiers at this point, and he's having real problems taking over the capital. So things are kind of dragging out, and this could drag out for another week, to be honest with you. And the fear is that Putin might decide to use bigger, deadlier weapons to actually accomplish his goal. If he does that, that's, you're kind of one, we're going to see definitely a market dump if that happens, but that could actually bring in Western countries into Ukraine to help out, and that could be the start of World War III. So hopefully it doesn't go that route. Of course, if it does go that route, just thinking about the markets, you'll get some good deals. But who cares if you get a good deal when we're in World War III? It really doesn't matter. So we're in kind of a slippery time right now with the markets. But one thing I want to talk about really quick is one way you can kind of tell you're in a short-term bottom, especially with cryptocurrency. When you start to see stories like this, now throughout the whole bull run, all you saw in 2021 were positive stories about crypto. Everything's positive, oh, making a lot of money, everybody's doing well. When you start to see stories like this, here's one: the financial sanctions against Russia are going to make it easier for Russia because they can just take Bitcoin. So basically, I think what they're going to try to do is push that narrative where, Bitcoin is bad because Russia is using Bitcoin, and you can skirt the banking system, and it's anti-American if you use Bitcoin. I could see that narrative being pushed if things continue with this war. So you have to look for that. That could definitely damage the price. But when you start to see these negative stories, you kind of know that we might be at a short-term bottom. Here's another one I found. I went bankrupt after becoming addicted to Bitcoin. I was trading every hour and lost all my money, whatever. There's a lot of stories like this out right now. Usually that can indicate a short-term bottom because the sentiment is just so low. So these stories came out, a couple of days ago when we dipped down to $34,000, and now we've shot back up, and you're not seeing as many negative stories right now. But when you start to see these negative Bitcoin stories, you kind of know the sentiment's low, and we're probably coming close to at least a short-term bottom. I don't think the bottom for Bitcoin is 34,000. I think we're definitely going to hit the upper 20s, maybe even lower 20s. But like I said, there's no guarantee. That's why you always have to have skin in the game. You always have to be holding at least 50% cryptocurrency and have the other 50% cash on the side, get ready to buy. Because just because I think Bitcoin's going to hit 28,000 doesn't mean it will. We could go up to $100,000 tomorrow. Who knows? That's why you always want skin in the game and to buy the dips. Bitcoin has already dropped 50, 60%. Many of these altcoins have already dropped 80%. Now's the time to be cost averaging. Sure, I want to get Cardano at 50 or 60 cents. Might not happen. I think it will happen, but there's no guarantee, which is why I hold a lot of Cardano at around 80 cents. Well, actually, most of my Cardano I bought, a couple years ago. But I did buy some more at 80 cents during the dip, and I was hoping to get for under 60 cents, but I'm not buying any more Cardano unless I can get it for under 60 cents. So, yeah, just follow the sentiment, folks. I think right now we've kind of hit a short-term bottom, but I do think once we get up to $40,000 in that range, I think we're going to get rejected. I really do. I think maybe we hit like 40, 41, 42, and then in that area we're going to get rejected and go right back in to the gutter. You know, because we are in a bear market, and I do see 2022 pretty much being bearish, where we just kind of bounce around. All right, folks, that's it.